wants to be in part 3, guys?
I just got to see this for myself.
I'm not looking to get a bigger ass, but at the same time, this is my last week home before I go back to uni. Well. Hey guys, hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. Hope you had a great weekend. Today is, of course, another day in the gym. And I'm not going to make you sit through torso again. I'm just not going to do it this time. No, so my split at the minute is torso limbs. I do that 3 times a week, so literally spend 6 days a week in the gym, which is what I love. That's why I do it 3 times a week. I love spending time in the gym, so I do it 6 days a week. And always rest on Sunday, but today we're going to do my other day. We're going to do limbs. I'm going to take you through my limbs day, so my arms and legs training. So hopefully you will find that entertaining, and hopefully I will find a way to make it entertaining. So, there's a lot in store for both of us today. But yeah, I have just entered what is my last week at home before I go back to uni. So I'll be entering year 2. I'll be going back to my uni, and I'll be moving into a house, which is going to be pretty fun. And hopefully I won't annoy my housemates too much with these damn videos. But yeah, so next Tuesday's video, I've kind of decided on a schedule now. I'll post a video every Tuesday and Friday. So next Tuesday's video is actually going to be, I'm going to film it on Saturday this week. And it's going to be basically my last gym session at my home gym before going back to uni. So I'll do that. But yeah. So, I won't keep the yap too long. I feel like that's already enough yapping for, what was that, like maybe 2 minutes? So let's just get straight to the gym, and we'll start off with some calves, because that is my weakest point. Another successful walk to the gym. How very exciting. Yeah, so the machine I want to take right now, so I feel this would be a good time to have a good yap, you know. So, it doesn't take a genius to see that my calves are the weakest part of me. I mean, I have been gifted the worst lower legs possible. Shout out to my dad for those. Love you, Dad. I'll just say now, he's going to be absolutely ecstatic that I just mentioned him in the video, even if it was just slandering him. So, thank you for that, Dad. But yeah, so we're going to hit calves first. For that, it's just going to be 2 sets of calf raises. And I'm going to do that on a leg press, because the calf raise machine that Matrix makes is way too light. And I mean, it's way too light. I mean, of course, Matrix machines are notorious for being really light, but the calf raise was the very first machine that I ever full stacked. So I have to do it on the plate loaded leg press, so that's taken right now, but that's fine. I can just do 500 sets of doom scrolling on Reels and TikTok, so it's not all over. It's not the end of the world, but yeah. But no. Also, I hope you guys have a beer. Pretty cool. Does that look good? Hope I do. But yeah. So, that was a good yap. I'll end it there. Next, you'll see the calves. Hello everybody, it is me, Editor Harley, and I'm here to give some extra context as to why my calf raises look like this. So I stay in the bottom half of the range of motion for calf raises because many studies show that staying in the bottom half will create the most gains for your calves. And I also go for the stretch on each rep, and I hold it. Don't ask me why, but that is what all of the influencers, the best science-based influencers, say you should do.
We don't actually know exactly why.
I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but my calves are indeed probably my weakest point of my entire physique. Again, I would like to thank my dad for these genetics. At least I have someone to blame him on. It's not that bad. It's a lot better than it used to be, but, you know, as long as I'm still improving, I don't really care. You may think I'm just firing stray after stray at my dad. No, here's a picture of us two together. My calves are on the left, and his calves are on the right. And no, he's not naked, he's just got very short shorts on. But as you can see, our genetics for our lower legs are awful.
They're awful. I mean, mine are bigger than his now, but it took a long amount of time to even grow them by just a few centimeters. And my dad, he isn't like an office worker or anything like that. He is a bricklayer. He's been working in construction for years. He's done a lot of farming, constructing, bricklaying. So he's not like an average Joe. He actually has, you know, a decent physique because he has a very physical and active job.
So, that is all I do for calves. 2 heavy sets on the leg press, and that seems to work. I mean, as far as things go, I know the most about calves out of every muscle because obviously that is my weakest point, and I am so determined to stop that being my weakest point because I get made fun of so many times because I have small calves. I train them 3 times a week. 3 times a week. I train them 3 times a week. 3. Okay, anyways. So next up, forearms. I've got pretty strong forearms, I think. My forearms are good, I just want them to be bigger. They're prioritized because I'd like to win arm wrestles, and I feel like the forearms are probably definitely the way to do that. So I'm going to do 2 sets for each forearm. One is going to be for the flexor, and one is going to be for the extensor. So I'll show you that, guys.
Hello, I just want to give a little bit of context to this exercise as well. The bench is there to counteract Newton's third law, which is everything has an equal and opposite reaction. You see, as I curl my wrist, I'm going to be pushing my forearm forwards, and, well, the bench just stops that, which makes the exercise more stable, I can be a bit stronger, and I'll grow more forearm muscle. So, yeah.
You know, I really cannot help myself. I just got to see this for myself. Get some good light in here. Training forearms, having a forearm pump, one of my favourite things in the whole world. So peak, guys. Alright, enough ego. Alright, so that is forearms out the way. So yeah, that's you loading for my forearms. We'll do some adductors next, because you know, you gotta do adductors to have like really big legs. That is like the key rule. So we'll do 2 sets on the hip abduction machine, and then after that I'll try and hit some quads. Alright, so on to quads, and at the minute for quads, all I'm doing is just 2 sets of leg extensions. I will get back into squatting, but I can't do that until my rotator cuff is fully healed, because obviously you've got to think, external rotation on the bar, it's very difficult to hold with an injured rotator cuff. So, for now it's just literally leg extensions, and not just like normal leg extensions either, it's actually, I'm doing alternating leg extensions, which is, if you think about like a dumbbell curl, it's like alternating dumbbell curls, but like that. Why do I do it like that? Well, because this machine is too light. So, and I don't like doing just the unilateral sets, so I do it alternating. Shout out to Wesley Chandler for putting me on those. We'll be back in here in a minute, but whilst I'm here, I might as well take a look. Am I pressing the right button? Hello?
Hello.
What's going on here? My camera's not zooming correctly, oh well. But look at this, look at TS, guys. Make it a little bit brighter, there you go. My legs may not be as big as my upper body, but you know what? I'm still very happy with this. Very, very happy. Right. Let's move on to some hamstrings then, shall we? He wants to be in part 3, guys.
Yes.
He's in episode 3, okay, cool.
Will I actually be there?
Do you want to be in it?
I would love to.
Okay, you'll be in part 3 then. Do you have anything you want to say?
Gamble your life savings away.
Those are very wise words. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, anyways, on the hamstrings now, and I do 2 sets for hamstrings. 1 set is a leg curl, and the other one is a sit like deadlift. So, I'm gonna get straight into it. My quads are feeling good, so might as well get the hamstrings pumped now as well. Don't think I have anything else to add, so yeah, let's get straight into it. I will not sugarcoat it. Stiff leg deadlifts are probably one of my favourite exercises in a minute. In fact, no, it is my favourite exercise in a minute. Why? Well, I love throwing around heavy weight. Okay, that is awful lighting. I love throwing around heavy weight. That's simply the logic behind it. I love it. I love it so much. It's so euphoric. Okay, I really need to get better lighting here. This is awful. I can already tell my mum is going to be criticising this later. Thank you, Mum. Anyways, yeah, stiff leg deadlifts, very fun. And I'm gonna throw around a bunch of weight, and obviously this is a very important exercise. It helps again with the deadlift. So, you know, we gotta get a stronger deadlift. I mean, it's deadlift, guys. And also I'm 6'2", so it's my speciality. So let's get straight into the deadlifts and the stiff leg deadlifts. The gym is so quiet today, it's so nice. I guess it makes sense. I mean, majority of people would have been back at school now, because obviously during the summer holidays gym gets packed with so many teenagers, so can't say I blame them. I mean, they're doing a lot better than I am, because I only started the gym when I was 17. I'm 19 now, I turn 20 next month, which is very scary, but anyways, I'm getting off track. It's time for some arms now. We're gonna do some biceps and we're gonna do some triceps. This is what I've been waiting for this whole session because it is my favourite. And we can finally get some, you know, actual good work in, which will help towards the 120 kilo bench. So, let's not keep the waffle on for too long. I love dumbbell curls so much, but we're done with that now. We're done with that until next limbs day. So
We'll get into some tricep extensions, doing that cross body and with some cuffs because that's just the way I enjoy doing it. I do it this way because I don't really like doing single arm extensions. Like usually I kind of do like doing something where it's a bilateral movement, if that makes sense. So do some cross body extensions with the cuffs. I can full stack tricep extensions. I'm stronger than I look, guys, trust, but yeah, so we're gonna do 2 sets of that, and hopefully this will help build up my triceps so that eventually we can hit 120 kilos on bench. Let's go straight into it. Alright, one thing left to do, a bit of glute training. And how are we going to do that? Well, hip thrusts, because that is my favourite glute exercise, and it's one of my favourite exercises overall. I enjoy doing it. I mean, I'm not looking to get a bigger ass, but at the same time it's going to help with squats, it's going to help with deadlifts. So 1 set of hip thrusts, and yes, I will record it. And I go pretty heavy on it, so hopefully it'll be a good ass set. Right, let's get straight into it. And that marks the end of the limbs day, which is very fun. Got a very nice pump in my arms, got a very nice pump in my legs. I think the beater was an immaculate choice today for the fit. Love that. Remember guys, the beater's from Eternal Endurance. Make sure you use code Harley to get it. If you use it, you'll get 10% off. And you'll also be supporting me, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's get a proper video of the pump then. Hello guys. Right, so that was a absolutely amazing session. Great pump. I felt I was so much stronger today. I don't know why, like on nearly all my sets I had like anywhere between 1 to 3 reps. I don't know where that strength came from, but it's not like I'm gonna complain. I flipping loved that. I loved that a lot. That was a beautiful session. So yeah, no, that was great. And I'm very excited to look back at all the clips I got once I finish this final recording. So, I think I'm going to make the post-gym yap a thing that happens every video now. And it will consist of topics that are kind of going on in my life at the minute. It'll be like life lesson things. It'll be like just me yapping or trying to just give advice. So, feel free to sit through here and hopefully my conundrums, my teachings will help you guys as well. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is my last week home before I go back to uni, which is happening on Sunday. And I'm thinking to myself, it's time to really just get my willpower reignited. It's really time to get focused again, to get back into studying, to get back into achieving and everything. I have this ambition in my head and I really want to get the highest grade I can. Last year, I mentioned in the last video, I got 70% on every single module, which is a first. And that's great, I love that. And I'm thinking now, how can I do it better this year? How can I achieve, I don't know, maybe 80 or 90 on every module this year? I'm thinking to myself, this is a week right here to really get myself back into the character I was in before, to just build up my willpower again and get ready to study like crazier than ever. Because I want to be an overachiever. I want to be someone like I just want to be someone, I guess, someone that leaves an impact. One thing that I think a lot of people overlook is like, you know, when you're in like a school or a university and there's pictures on the walls and it's like old students that were like from the past. How many of them are exactly like us? How many of them had our exact visions, our exact dreams? How many of them actually achieved those dreams? And I realized that we are all just a big crowd. We are all a big crowd of people that had the exact same mindset. The difference is which one of those actually accomplished what they were dreaming of. And that's why I want to be different. That I just really need to achieve this. So I'm thinking to myself now, I've got a week to really get my mindset back to where it was when I was back at uni, which was over 3 months ago now. I mean, I've had 3 months off. The last time my last day of uni was June the 3rd, and today it's September the 9th, I think. So I've had 3 months off, just being home and not having anything to do except for the gym and making videos. So now I'm thinking to myself, I need to get back into the mindset I was in before. I need to get back into that mindset where I want to be the best at everything. I want to be the best in that room. I want to be the best I can. And I want to get the best grades possible. That's what I'm thinking to myself. And of course, even while at uni, I'll still keep the gym content going. I'll still keep going to the gym crazy and ever. Now I'll just have to juggle it about with, of course, studying. And, you know, I've got my timetable now for uni. So I know exactly what I want to do. All it is just carrying out that vision, carrying out that dream. So this year is going to be my best year yet. I've already decided that in my head. I'm going to achieve absolutely everything I want. I'm going to get higher grades than I got last year. I'm just going to prove to myself that I can be just as great as I believe I can. I mean, we all have just one life. Just like one life. It only seems fair to yourself to make the most out of that life as you can. And even if it means you have to spend a lot of time doing stuff that you don't want to, or things that are just difficult, in the end it is worth it. It is always worth it. You can spend a life where you achieved your dreams. Or maybe your life doesn't have to be just one big thing. Maybe it can just be 100 small things that you did. I just want a life where I can be remembered, where I actually left an impact on the planet. Some kind of impact. If it was even on just a few people, if I just made a few people smile, or I helped a few people get in the mindset they need, that is all I want. That is all I want. Just to be memorable and achieve all my dreams. Like right now in my head, I'm thinking to myself, all right, what I want is I get a degree with a first in mathematics. So that's what I'm going to do. That is just what I am going to do. I am going to get back to uni. I'm going to work my ass off, and I'm going to get that first because I know I damn right will deserve it. So, like I said, life is a game of perspective, and it's just having the right perspectives to be an overachiever. And it doesn't have to be with like I said, I'm not just a gym rat. I'm also a uni student. I'm a uni student, and I want to be the best at everything I do. It's this ambition. Sometimes it physically hurts. I mean, it's just... oh, man. And I think about it, and I think, how happy will I be once I have those grades? How happy will I be once I have the physique I want, once I have the strength I want? And it only makes me want to work harder and harder and harder. It would just be so fun. But that's just my thoughts. And I think I don't have anything more to say about that, really. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you did enjoy the content, and you did enjoy everything that you saw today, please consider liking the video. Please consider subscribing. And have a great week, guys. Have an amazing week. Have a great lift in the gym. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, guys.
You see